Hey, what's up guys? Back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Marvel Captain Marvel. Wow, that sounded weird. But Marvel, as in the brand, and then Captain Marvel. We're looking at the movie figure release, of course, not comic. Here it is, there's the box, here's the side, Brie Larson on the back. There we have more poses, and that's about it. So if you guys are interested, check out Big Bad Toy Store, where you guys can pick one up. Links are down below. So this Captain Marvel is of course based off of her individual movie, but you can probably use this for your your Endgame display. Sorry. Yeah, you can probably use this for your Endgame display since it is technically the same. So I don't think it changes at all. But here she is. We get her like this packed in the box, and then we get some accessories. We get 2 more pairs of hands, some effects, and then another head, which is pretty nice. So not bad. You know, Marvel figures tend to not come with that much accessories. So at least we get some effects here. So we get the pair of fists that are on the figure itself right now, packed in the box. Then we get a pair of just open hands here. Standard open hands, and then even more open hands here with the fingers spread apart. That's the other pair. Then we get these effects, these flame effects for the fist, and this is cool. You can probably use this with other figures. I like these effects a lot, so that's nice. And then we get the alternate head, which is the masked version with the little mohawk right there. The way they sculpted the mohawk is kind of like it's molded back like this, so it almost is like she's flying, so the wind is blowing it back. It's not just straight up. So that's just the way it is. You don't have an option to have it the other way around. As for the figure itself, I think the likeness is pretty nice. I think that looks like her. So the face sculpt is good, just like all the other face printing figures. It does get a little grainy if you look at it up close, super up close, but that's only if you look at it super up close. Like this distance doesn't look too bad, and it does look like her. I think they did adjust the face or the hair color. I don't know what it was, but they changed something about the figure mid-production. We got an email about it or whatnot. But I do feel like the hair is a little too blonde. Maybe they could have put some shading in there, some more brown in there. I don't know. Just looks a little too yellow. I don't know. You guys tell me if you guys feel the same or not. But it's not a huge deal breaker. You know, something you can do on your own too if it bothers you. But anyways, I do like the paint on the outfit. I think that's what stands out the most to me. It's like a metallic type of red on there. Nice blue too. I mean, the colors are really nice, and it's painted on very nicely too. It's very clean. So I think that's what stands out the most on this figure. As for her articulation, we got the head that can swivel left and right, and the most hindered part is the head. It will pop off. They normally give us like a 2-piece hair, or it can kind of move around and articulate, so it doesn't hinder anything, but not on this figure. That hair really gets in the way everywhere. So left and right, you just saw how it popped off. If you go too far, it's going to pop off. Looking up is not going to be possible with this hair because, I mean, look at that thing. So if you go back at all, it's gonna pop off. The head was actually popped off in the package when I took her out. Looking down is a little better, but there you go. Even so, I mean, it pops off really easy on mine. Looking down, there you go. It looks down a lot better, of course. The arms are gonna go forward and back, in and out. We get this shoulder socket here, so a little bit of a like a butterfly joint. There's a shoulder swivel or a bicep swivel, kind of like behind the shoulder. A double jointed elbow swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Diaphragm joint swivels back and forward a lot, which is okay. There's a waist swivel, also goes back and forward. Legs go forward and back, in and out very far. Do they drop down? They kind of do. No, not really. Somewhat of a thigh swivel there. Yeah, there it is. And then we have a double jointed knee. To the ankles, there's a hinge. There is a very stiff pivot, and then there's a toe hinge there. There's a swivel too. Trying it with the alternate head, it's a lot better, of course, so she can look up just fine, does not pop off, and it looks down just fine. You can move it around way more than the other head, so keep that in mind. Depending on which head you got more range on one than the other. Alright, so when it comes comparing her to the Marvel Legends version, this is the Star Force version, which is the green and black one, but it is the same body mold as the red and blue one from Marvel Legends here, which would make for an easy repaint on Bandai Tamashi's part 2 if they ever want to, you know, put out an exclusive version or whatever for this Captain Marvel. But of course, the Marvel Legends scale is bigger. It's always a bigger scale than SH Figuarts there. And I do have the legs spread apart a little bit on the Figuarts one. If I straighten it out, it's not going to make much of a difference. It's going to look awkward, but it's not going to make much of a difference here. Right, and taking an up-close shot at the two faces there, I definitely do think the SH Figuarts face is better. You can really see the hair color difference there. This is fine for Marvel Legends here. I probably wouldn't want this color for the Figuarts version, but something in between, maybe you know, a mixture of both. I think a balance between the two colors would be a pretty good solid color for the Figuarts version. And here we have her next to the SH Figuarts Infinity War Black Widow. And what they were doing for a long time with blonde hair people was given this gold color effect, and they've been doing that for Star Wars too. So with Luke Skywalker, it was like a gold color for the blonde. So that's why I guess it looks so odd that they actually didn't do it for Captain Marvel and they just did yellow. I don't know, maybe I don't know. But even the gold color looked odd too. Anyways, height comparison wise, that's how she stands next to Black Widow. And next to the SH Figuarts Ant-Man, there's their height together there. Next to an SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Vegeta. And then next to a Mezco 112 Collective Blade, you can really see here the height difference. Thanks guys for joining me on this review of the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Captain Marvel figure. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, have a great day. Bye.